Kal Reece, Freedom Debt Solutions. Thanks for coming back. Just to remind you, I get people out of debt in 7 to 10 years, including a mortgage, with no additional money, very little change in lifestyle, and no credit hit. Today I want to talk about simple ways to reduce your debt. These are things that you can do very easily, and you'll see your life reversing and your debt declining, I promise you. All you have to do now, all I'm asking you to do, and you're either going to do it or you're not, but realize if you're watching this and you're in debt, you need to do something. So let me show you how to do it very simply. Grab a pencil and paper, or a pen and paper, get something to write with, and check this out. Number one, ready? Number one, you want to write down all of your debts. This, believe it or not, is the hardest thing for some people to do because they've never seen their debts on paper. They may see a credit card bill coming in here and an auto loan bill coming in here and go, oh, I can pay this, I can pay the minimum payment at least. And then another bill comes in and they do the same thing. I want you to take all of your debts, look in your checkbook, look in your, your credit card statements, pull them all out, write down the total number of all of your debts, write down how much you owe Visa, how much you owe Discover, the balance, the interest rate, the minimum payment, and the amount that you're actually paying if you're overpaying debt, okay? So the principal, balance, your interest rate, what the minimum payment is each month, and what you're actually paying if it's over the minimum payment. Got it? Write them all down. I want to expose the debt to you and you to the debt so at least you know what you're working with. If you don't know what you're working with, you're going to keep doing the same things and even adding more debt later on because that's what the lenders want you to do, okay? Number two, you're going to try your best to overpay any debt that you can. So if you have some extra money somewhere, or let's say your credit card, your Visa credit card, you owe $500 to, but you can actually pay $550. If your payment is $50 a month, you can actually pay $60. Okay, if it's $10 a month, you can pay $12 to $15 a month. Try to overpay and try to keep that consistent. You want to pretend that what you're paying is not enough, so you want to try to overpay that bill. The other thing I want you to do is take your debts and rearrange them so that the lowest debt or the smallest debt is at the top of your list and the largest debt is at the bottom. Everything that falls in between gets gradually higher. So you're going to have, let's say, a $500 balance on a Visa card, $1,000 balance on a MasterCard, $2,000 balance on a Discover card, a $15,000 car, and a $25,000 student loan, right? And then if you have a house, your mortgage is, of course, going to be at the bottom. So align them like that. When you make those overpayments, you want to try to make the overpayment to the smallest debt, to that $500 Visa, okay? Eventually that's going to be paid off and you're going to do something called snowballing. Now I'm going to get into this. I have a series of workshops coming up. I'm going to get into snowballing, which is going to change your life completely. It always works. But you're going to take the added payment. Once you've wiped out that Visa card, you're going to take that savings that you have now. You're no longer paying that Visa and you're going to pay yourself. That's right. That's called snowballing. What do most people do when they get rid of a credit card and they have that extra money that they were paying towards that credit card every month? What do people do with that extra money? Right, they spend it. You're not going to spend it. You're going to use that as an investment in getting rid of the rest of your debt. That's called snowballing your debt. Now here's some other simple things that I want you to do. Once you've done all of that, you've added your debts, you've exposed all of your debts to yourself, and you've gone through this catharsis, and you're starting to pay this stuff off, when you go back out there into the world and you see something that you want to buy, I want you to ask yourself this very, very simple question. Ready? Do I need this or do I just want it? Do I need it or do I just want it? That alone will save you more money than you're spending. Eventually, because you'll be able to do something else with it and you'll have a different mindset. I have a number of videos coming up. I've got to make them short so you'll pay attention. Part 2 of this is coming up right after this, so pay attention. And don't forget my series of workshops. go to my website, calcares.com, and sign up for one of my workshops. Thanks for listening.